help, the Weston A. Price Foundation can accomplish two important objectives: to educate and to enroll new members through exhibit opportunities. Each exhibit moves us closer to achieving the Weston A. Price Foundation's vision of 3,000 new members each year and a healthier society based on nutrient-dense foods. These exhibits could also benefit chapters with fundraising opportunities. Hi, I'm Sarah Pope, board member and Tampa Bay chapter leader for the Weston A. Price Foundation. You may know me as the Healthy Home Economist. In this training video, you'll learn more about the roles and responsibilities involved in exhibiting, the resources available to you, and your personal opportunities for leadership development. So let's get started. First, what's an exhibit? You may hear it called tabling, outreach, vending, or having a booth. Exhibits are when a public event provides an opportunity for vendors and nonprofits to sell or provide services. Here are three examples of exhibits. On a local level, exhibits could include a farmer's market or health fair hosted by a doctor, health food store, church, school, or civic group. On a state level, it could be the annual conference of your state's Sustainable Agriculture Society. On a national level, your city could be the host of a large health expo or a national meeting of a health professional society. Here's what would not be considered an exhibit: chapter meetings, informational tables at lectures you or others do, or an informational display at a doctor's office or a farm store. Anyone who volunteers to be the point person for an exhibit is called an exhibit coordinator. This super volunteer can request coaching and supplies from the Weston A. Price Office Outreach Manager. Overall roles of an exhibit coordinator include responsibility for understanding event basics, research and become familiar with exhibit and event guidelines, managing volunteers, recruit, schedule, and train volunteers as needed, handling materials, take receipt of and return inventory, and representing the Weston A. Price Foundation in a professional and consistent manner. For events that allow sales, a very important role is finances and inventory management, which includes 5 important parts: providing startup cash for the money pouch, keeping all monies and credit card information confidential and secure, separating sales receipts for shared exhibits with the Farm to Consumer Legal Defense Fund, ensuring the safety of inventory, returning revenue, membership forms, and unpurchased inventory in a timely manner. To coordinate this easily and effectively, the Weston A. Price Foundation offers you this support and these opportunities: access to coaching by phone or email, including weekends if needed, tabletop posters and exhibit wares to make your exhibit look professional and consistent, educational materials on consignment, fundraising and marketing opportunities to expand and benefit the chapter. So, are you ready to exhibit? First, let's begin with the end in mind. We suggest that you answer these 3 simple questions. They will help shape your vision for success and the result of your investment as an exhibit coordinator. As a result of people coming to your exhibit, what do you want them to think? The Weston A. Price Foundation is a professional, knowledgeable, leading organization in unbiased nutrition education. The local chapter is a great place for resources, support, and connection. What do you want them to do? Take home or purchase educational items. Sign up to be a member. Provide email for future contact. What do you want them to feel? Inspired, motivated, connected. Next, visit the website to get familiar with exhibit guidelines, resources, and forms. Then, consider whether or not this venue is a good opportunity to co-exhibit with the Farm to Consumer Legal Defense Fund an important partner of the Weston A. Price Foundation. Finally, contact the Weston A. Price Foundation Exhibit Manager to discuss your goals and have a mini strategy session and order your supplies. While educating and enrolling new members are priority objectives of all exhibits, chapters can create mini fundraisers. Here are a couple examples of previous fundraisers. Sell Nourishing traditions or other thumbs-up books and DVDs. Offer door prize drawings. Avoid the word raffle, as they require special permits. Sell non-perishable foods like cod liver oil, sea salt, or coconut oil from sources listed in the shopping guide. Build chapter email lists for future fundraiser events. Purchase unsold exhibit items for resale at 40% off to benefit the chapter. Remember, you have limited table space and may be doing a shared exhibit, so plan your space accordingly. Now that your exhibit table will be professional and attractive, let's focus on selecting and scheduling your volunteers and inspiring them to help co-create your vision of a successful exhibit. For some small exhibits, you may not need any help, but if you do, why not consider these attributes when selecting volunteers? Passionate, but not pushy. Knowledgeable, no need for experts though. Look the part, healthy and happy. Dependable, open to learning new skills and information, under your direction. Next, when scheduling your volunteers, here are some things to consider. The number of free registrations or exhibit passes provided with the exhibit. The event's policy about sharing registrations or exhibit passes. Providing adequate coverage with 2 volunteers on duty at a time. Planning for volunteer meals, breaks, and educational sessions. And the transfer of the money pouch from multi-day exhibits. Lastly, it's important for volunteers to have their own vision of success, as well as be part of your own. So why not share your ideas about what you want your participants to think, do, and feel as a result of visiting your exhibit? Then ask your volunteers the same questions. This increases their commitment, collaboration, and contribution beyond just staffing or working an event. The amount of supplies will be scaled to match the number of anticipated participants and will involve several boxes, some of them heavy. Please make plans for how these will be stored and delivered to the exhibit site. For new exhibitors, you will receive these shipments: display items from Staples, an array of plastic stands, money pouches, and clipboards. Weston A. Price Foundation exhibit packs with several tabletop posters, aprons to wear and keep, and educational materials in several heavy boxes. If you are co-exhibiting for the Farm to Consumer Legal Defense Fund, they will supply an exhibit pack, as well as including t-shirts if you have enough exhibit space. A few other items that you need to supply are starter cash for money pouches, $100 in 1s, 5s, and 10s, white tablecloths, if not provided by the event, a tablecloth or sheet, scissors, tape, paper for notes, etc. With preparation complete, you are now ready to exhibit. So now you've planned, recruited volunteers, and received the supplies. Here's what's next. In most cases, the exhibit table is assigned in advance, but in the event it is not. When you arrive and have your choice of locations, use your own judgment, taking into consideration these 4 factors. Flow of traffic. Choose corner spots and avoid dead-end hallways. Congregation locations. Choose placement near classrooms, food or beverage stations. Elbow room. Make sure there's plenty of room for folks to gather in front of the table. Like-minded neighboring exhibits. Choose placement near vendors with complimentary messages. To create an attractive audience-gathering exhibit, consider these two key factors. First, the size and number of tables provided, and second, are you exhibiting only for the Weston A. Price Foundation or co-exhibiting with the Farm to Consumer and Legal Defense Fund? Exhibit tables are either 6 feet or 8 feet in length. If you've been provided with a 6-foot table, you will have just enough room for Weston A. Price Foundation materials. If you are co-exhibiting for the Farm to Consumer Legal Defense Fund or having a chapter fundraiser, this will require your creativity. Here's some suggestions to consider. Bring an additional table or tablecloth from home. Even a card table will help. Request an additional table on site from the event coordinator. Adopt a less is more attitude. Don't display everything at once and rotate the stock periodically. We suggest that you separate free items from those for sale if possible. In this example, you'll see all the free items on the left and the for sale items on the right. And if you are co-exhibiting for the Farm to Consumer Legal Defense Fund, simply split the table in half. Here are some suggested exhibit and table layouts that send a professional and attractive message. Here's an example of a 6-foot table, a spacious 8-foot table, a 6-foot shared table, and lastly, an example of an 8-foot shared table. Notice what we don't have here. Political posters. These could threaten our nonprofit status. Personal food or drink, food sampling, crowding, homemade signs, petitions, except those from the Farm to Consumer Legal Defense Fund, brochures or business cards from other businesses or organizations, although use of the chapter leader resource list is approved. We must insist that you use only Weston A. Price approved materials at your table. Please do not present our message in another format. We have worked a long time to have a consistent look, using our own colors and fonts. Not all exhibits allow for sales, so in that case, only memberships are solicited. For exhibits with sales, all prices listed include sales tax. For shared exhibits, plan to keep the sales receipts in separate money pouches. Simply tape a flyer to the pouches to distinguish each one. It's helpful when you make change for a joint sale to make the change out of one money pouch and then reimburse the other. You can accept the following 3 sources of payment: checks made payable to the Weston A. Price Foundation, the Farm to Consumer Legal Defense Fund, or your chapter for your fundraiser. For cash, provide a receipt only if requested using a transaction form. Credit cards, record the card number, expiration date, and contact information using a Weston A. Price Foundation or Farm to Consumer Legal Defense Fund credit card transaction form. Please do not use the credit card transaction forms for chapter fundraiser sales. How you are communicating is as important as what you are communicating. To help with this, past exhibitors offer these helpful suggestions. Have fun. Keep it light. Avoid the 3 C's. No need to coerce, convert, or cajole. Some participants prefer to read rather than talk, so allow for a variety of learning styles. Relax. You know more than you realize. If you don't know the answer to a question, direct them to the website. Also, Please remember, unless you are a doctor, do not suggest treatments or cures. Speak only from your personal experience. Have you ever found it difficult to summarize the Weston A. Price Foundation's key messages? We all have. So to help, we've created a list to help you cover the most important points. The Weston A. Price Foundation is a nonprofit international nutrition organization which provides accurate information on diet and nutrition. It's based on Dr. Weston A. Price's research documenting disease and dental decay-free societies. Counters the misguided, modern, low-fat food pyramid diet. Advocates for return of nutrient-dense foods, especially those containing the fat-soluble vitamins A, D, and K2. Promotes consumption of animal fats, such as butter and cream from cows eating green grass, egg yolks from free-ranging chickens, liver, shellfish, fish eggs, and cod liver oil. Champions small, sustainable farmers and fishermen who provide these foods. And publishes the quarterly Wise Traditions Journal, a member benefit. These key points, as well as an elevator speech you can memorize, can be found at westonaprice.org/exhibit. Members are the lifeblood of our organization. For exhibits, we provide these tools to help you enroll new members. Benefits of membership tabletop poster. Make sure to mention that members receive 4 quarterly journals. Free Principles of Healthy Diets brochures. Open it up to show the membership form in the middle. Also, we're offering a special exhibit-only promotion, a free Healthy for Life booklet to anyone who joins on site while supplies last. Have participants complete a membership form and place their fee inside the folded form. Please return them promptly so their membership can be processed within 2 to 3 weeks. Do not provide new members with their first journal or shopping guide. That will be sent to them in their new member packet. With the exhibit now complete, it's time for a wrap-up. The next video segment will cover how to do this quickly and efficiently. Congratulations! You and your volunteers did a great job. Your table looked professional and attractive. All your materials were distributed to interested participants. You enrolled several new members, and the Weston A. Price Foundation family is growing, all thanks to your leadership. Why not share your successes with these folks? Your exhibit volunteers. Send a personal thank you. The Weston A. Price Foundation Outreach Manager. Email or call to summarize the exhibit outcome. Readers of the Wise Traditions Journal or website. Send your stories, testimonials, and digital pictures to the Weston A. Price Foundation office. Please make sure you identify the people in the photos. And perhaps most importantly, share your success with the Weston A. Price Foundation National Office. Promptly return revenue, loaned items, and unsold inventory to pay it forward to future exhibit coordinators. They can now continue your good work and help us meet the goal of 3,000 new members each and every year. Returning unsold merchandise is easy. Inside your exhibit pack, you will find a self-addressed UPS form. Add your name as the sender so you get credit for your return. Attach the form to the sealed package and then simply drop it at a UPS store or shipping center near you. The Weston A. Price Foundation UPS account will be billed directly for the shipment. If you did not receive a UPS form, here's Plan B. Contact the Weston A. Price office and ask them to send you one by mail, or take the packages to any round shipping and then request reimbursement from the Weston A. Price office. To return exhibit receipts, please send the checks, credit card, and membership forms to the office via first-class mail. Rather than sending cash, please provide a personal check for any cash receipts. More detail can be found in the After the Exhibit directions at westonaprice.org/exhibit. In thanks for your efforts, the Foundation wishes to give you a few gifts. Take 40% off any remaining unsold inventory for personal or chapter use. Also, these exhibit supplies are yours to keep. Aprons provided for use by volunteers, brochures and flyers, exhibit aids, and tabletop posters. It's our sincere hope that you'll be doing more exhibits in the future, and we're delighted to invest in your continued success as an exhibit coordinator for the Weston A. Price Foundation and the Farm to Consumer Legal Defense Fund. Thank you in advance from the Weston A. Price Foundation family, the Board of Directors, staff, chapter leaders, and members. Your leadership as an exhibit coordinator has made a lasting difference. For more information, visit westonaprice.org.